And we are live. All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Focus Up show. We are live today. First Lady J, good morning.
Good morning, fellas.
Mr.
How are you?
Walt,
What
good
up?
morning, Walt.
Morning.
Good morning, Mr. JC. How you doing this morning, brother?
I cannot complain. Top of the morning to y'all out there.
Top of the morning, brother. So,
Focus
Mr.
up.
JC, go ahead and let us know where we at, brother. What we got going today.
Well, today is June 2nd, 2022.
July,
Saturday, 9
baby.
o'clock. 8.
July.
July. I'm back. My bad. July 20. July the
Hey,
2nd.
you only a month
And,
off. It's no big deal.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm good. But welcome y'all to the Focus Up show. We got some nice topics this weekend to discuss. How y'all doing this weekend? How was y'all week?
It was cool. I had a good week.
Don't ask me that, man. This was the worst week I ever had in my life, dude. This was terrible. My Vegas trip was terrible. Everything that happened was terrible. And then I had to ride back with a terrible person. Yeah. I hope you heard. I hope you heard that. And his kids. Wow. I hope they heard it.
Hey, real quick. Let me.
I'm lit already. Just kidding.
Let's do a
salute. Thank you, big bro.
Let's do a quick dedication, man, to Sky, bro. Just a real second. Just put it up. Let me see how can I bring it to
you're gonna make me cry on this freaking show.
Real quick. Let me get stuff.
Damn it.
Say that again, Walt. Go ahead, bro.
Rest in peace to my pit bull Sky. Damn.
All right. So yeah, let's move forward from that. All right, Peter Sky is a wonderful dog. I love that dog, man. I really like dogs, and she was a cool ass pit, man. No bullshit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I could say she gave me chills, man, when I'm around her. No, I didn't want to pet her, but she was cool from a distance. You know what I mean?
Right.
Cool. Okay, let's go, Mr. JC.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna kick these topics off. We're gonna run with this. Should a man bring food for his child's siblings?
Okay, let me pull this video up real quick. I'm pretty sure everybody already seen it, but just for those who haven't seen it, we're gonna play a snippet of it.
It's a viral video right now. It's viral. Yeah. And her response as well.
Yep. So here we go.
What's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry?
What he like? What do you mean?
Okay, what about my other kids?
What about your other kids?
Okay, but them your kids' siblings though.
So what are you talking about?
Them your kids' siblings though. So my other kids finna be left out.
You didn't feed them?
You know I don't give my food stamps to the seven.
Listen, how is that my problem?
Then if you're trying to help out though.
All right. Wow. That's the gist of it. The question he asked, how is that my problem? So where we at? Who's gonna speak on it?
I'll kick it off. Oh, go ahead, Miss First Lady. Go ahead.
Is it his problem? No, he's not obligated by far to take care of her other children. But is it morally right for him to bring food for the other children? Absolutely. I believe morally the right thing to do is to bring food for all the other children, especially you knowing that they are there and you used to. But does he have to? Is it mandatory or obligated? No.
All right, Mr. Walk.
Um, I mean, yeah, I think the young man was just being a butthole. I think something happened where she probably pissed him off, and he probably like, man, I'm gonna do it like this because and you could tell he's doing it purposely. Like, yeah, this is for my son only or daughter only, and I just think it's kind of being a butthole. You know what I mean? He We know he don't have to do that. He don't have to do a damn thing for them kids. But I just think he being a butthole, and he he should bring McDonald's for everybody. He should.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a sticky situation. Um, yeah, he should bring them for all the kids, but at the same time, where she went about, saying she going to expose them and all of that, that was kind of immature. But at the same time, does that go the same for birthdays? Does that go the same for when he buy his son clothes? Do he got to buy the other kids clothes?
I don't think so. I think food versus gifts are one thing. As far as food, you don't want to see anybody go hungry. And I think Walk have a point, something going on between the two, especially listen to her second video when she mentioned how they still have sex from time to
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So, we are hearing one side of the story, but I think we all got enough to dissect everything. Morally, you feed all the children regardless. And yeah, he could have been petty, but she was being very petty to expose. Yes, we all know that's something that's going on a regular basis with people. As far as buying gifts and clothes, no, that's not necessary. But food, I say feed him, even though he's not obligated. We know that. But go ahead and feed the babies.
Real talk. I agree with that. He should feed them all because another part that I don't think was looked at is that he could be endangering his child by setting that kind of arrangement up to where he only gonna send his son food and the other one sibling sitting there looking. If the mother allowed it to happen, they're gonna build up resentment against him, and it becomes a dangerous environment for him. If they older siblings, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna whip his ass like, come food up in here, you know what I'm saying? And it's the dangerous environment. They're gonna have resentment for his son. So he shouldn't even create that environment.
Hey, I didn't even think of that aspect of it. But and here's another point. Like, I remember with my mom, it's like that's why she kind of always reiterated, like, don't date no woman with children. Don't get involved with a chick who got children. I think I kind of grew up like that because all my baby mamas don't got no children. All the kids I got, they ain't got no other siblings besides the ones I created. So I get it. It's a cold situation, and I'm not besmirching or trying to put down other women who have children, like 6 baby daddies and 90 kids. But it's best just to start your own.
Real talk. Real talk. Ooh.
You got
No.
Go ahead, Mr. JC.
oh no, somebody Mr. James D. Williams said we need to hear his side of the story to see why he felt that way.
Yep. Yeah.
He kind of explained it on the video, like the response video she made. That kind of cleared up a lot too. And what he was saying in the video, and wait, let me say this too. Like, some people think the video is fake. The first one, it's a good fake video, even if it is a good topic. That's what we've been debating on too. But he kind of explained it. But that second video she made, like, she kind of put it out there because they still are having sex, and that's a huge component.
Okay, I agree with that.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna move on to this next topic. Is it too much booty twerk? Get the bag music.
Too much booty twerking to get the bag music.
Where you at, Mr. El Pooh? Come
He in
on,
the back.
man.
Oh,
I had something ready.
oh yeah, we did have it set up. He got to be on screen in order for us to hear.
Oh, come on. Let's go. Ready?
That's wait. Say it again, JC. What's the title?
Is it too much booty twerk get the bag music?
Okay.
All right. Man, that music.
Hell yeah. It's too much. It's too much going on for these young girls listening to all this crazy ass music.
Language.
Nicki Minaj, not Nicki Minaj. That's my ex-wife to be. Not yet though. I ain't talking about Nicki Minaj. She can do no wrong. But Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Lotto, all them. It's too much of that. F you, nigga. Give me the money, eat my vagina, and pay me. That's all you hearing. And they playing it on the regular radio. It's too much of this crap going on. Yes, it's too much. That's my opinion. That's my take.
Yeah, it's sure not showing the respect that sisters and women should have for themselves on how they converse with the public or converse with society in general, when they're talking that way. And it's no information in their music at all that's helpful to the younger generation. And I just see it's a lot of crash and burn situations coming our way when it comes to the younger generation listening to this type of music.
First Lady J, you want to speak on it?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, I would have to say it's too much going on. And it also takes away the fun of dancing. Like when you at a club or a party, you can't really dance with a guy like how we used to back in the day. The dances that we did, we were able to dance together. When you get to twerking, you're just center of attention. All attention is just on you twerking. What is the guy supposed to do while you twerking? Drop some dollars? What? It's too much.
Let me just say one thing before I clock back out.
Yes, sir.
It used to be a balance in music, like we just played that little Luke. Luke was like the only one really doing that type of music back in the day. But then you had conscious music, you had, gangster music, and you had just party music. You just had all kinds of music. But today it just seems like it's just the twerking stuff and the get the money, stuff. That's all you hear on the radio nowadays, basically, when it comes to hip hop. So that's what I'm saying. It's just no balance like it used to be.
Man,
Absolutely.
my take on it, man, is it too much? I can't tell you because I don't listen to the radio, number one. And all the songs that I do listen to is songs that I play on my streaming or whatever, so I couldn't even tell you if it's too much. Like you might hear a song that's popular, like when the WAP came out and the Lotto come out, and to me, I don't think it's a lot or too much. It's just it's available for those that want it. You know what I'm saying? And there's people out there that want to hear it, and so they're gonna twerk to it, throw money to it, all that stuff, and
I had
But whatever happened.
Go ahead.
Whatever happened to the protesters back in the day protesting rap? And rap really wasn't talking about too much like they're talking about now. You understand what I mean?
Right.
New York was real big on the rap scene. They were protesting mostly LA music when it came to the rap, right? So it's like when you listen to what's being said now and what's being talked about, album after album after album, it talks about the same thing.
Yeah.
And nobody's pointing out where else can your knowledge take you? Where else can your mental take you besides telling the world that you know how to do this and you got that?
So you saying it's not balanced? They don't have that positive as opposed to that twerking.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good point. And it's a lot of children listening to it. Like I'm telling you, like my daughter used to listen to that song. I'm gonna say used to that song Big Energy by Lotto, right? The little light-skinned cute girl with the big old butt.
Yeah.
But and then I heard the bad version of it explicit. She said big dick energy.
Oh
Big
wow.
dick energy.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, but my daughter's like big energy. Like, whoa.
Man.
Yeah, that's what we. That was a good way she transitioned that to that song.
Yeah.
Because out there, I was like, big energy, everybody. But then I heard the, wow, that was like, oh, I was like, oh man, where my money at?
But no, it's bad when you picking the kid. I work with kids, right? So I'm picking them up from school in my van, and it's hard to put that radio station on when you hear music like that, and you hear the kids in the back of you singing along with this music. And next thing you know, oh, Joey, they said a bad word, and then I'm like, what bad word? I just heard music playing, right?
Went by so fast.
It did, and they pointed it out to me, right? And like Walk said, big energy. I never knew,
man,
the dirty version.
Right.
Yeah,
you understand what I mean? And most of the music that come on in that van, these kids tell me, Joey, that's not a good song to be listening to. So I put it on 94.7, and they be like, man.
What's 94? That's like old school or something?
The Wave.
Oh, the Wave. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like,
jazz music.
I got to keep it neutral or something like that, because putting it on 92.3 or these other radio stations that plays this music, it just doesn't show me as a good, I guess, a good mentor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When it comes to the kids looking up to me, trying to guide them in the right direction,
Yeah. Just like that. I think another reason it probably don't bother me because all of my children are grown now, and I don't have no little children around me, and my daughters, they listen to that music, and everybody grown around here. So,
but I will say what you did, Mr. Floyd X. This is what Big Bro used to do back in the day. How you would be like, even on the radio, if it was any type almost insinuating of something negative, you wouldn't play it. I remember that. I used to be like, dude, that's such and such. But maybe he was right. They're all college grads.
Yeah. Now that brother say, Brother James say put on 88.1. What is that? Like a NPR or something?
Oh, that sounds like some comedy station or something. Oh, no, I can't mess with you.
I don't know. 88.1 used to be KLON. It was a Long Beach station. I think it used to play jazz. I ain't heard of it in years.
Okay.
Okay. I haven't heard of that one.
Disclaimer, we're not all in the same city. All the viewers. I think none of us here are on this show. Everybody in a different city.
Nope.
Yeah, everybody is in a different city. But at the same time, y'all, we're gonna move on to our next topic at hand.
No shout out.
Oh yeah, we can. Let's
wait, hold on. I'm tripping. Lil Dave, Smoking Dave's Grill. He told me to holler. He gonna be at the DMV in Compton today. Cooking.
That's hella cool. That's hella cool.
Dave.
He gonna have that trailer that look like a train?
Yes.
Damn, that's gonna be hella cool. That brother got a big ass trailer. It's built like a train, like a locomotive. That shit look tight as hell, man.
He want me to tap in with him. Like we can if y'all want to, but he want me to call in live or
that'd be cool.
But go ahead with the shout outs, bro. Let me tap in with him real quick.
All right, but on another note, y'all, we're gonna give some shout outs this weekend to people that's been tapping into the show day one. La Brea Trucking, appreciate you tuning in to the show.
Much respect.
As well as Kilo 2, Nola J. You can find their music on all platforms.
That's right.
Ukusu, Wake Up, Clean Up, Stand Up.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all tapping into the show. Disney Magical Adventures, Black August Studios as well.
That's right.
Tunnel Vision, and the Homies Way Car Club. Appreciate all of you guys tapping into the show each weekend. Appreciate if y'all continue to like, share, and have people subscribe to the show as well. And on that note, I think Mr. Walk had some promos of his own.
Okay, hold on. Hey, wait, I'm on with Lil Dave. Yo.
What up, Dave? How you doing, brother?
Can y'all hear him?
Yeah, we can hear him. Go ahead. What you got going on today, brother?
Man, I got the barbecues, man. I got the up on Exposition in Buckingham today.
Exposition in Buckingham.
Yeah, the LA area, west side.
What time?
West side.
The west side.
All right.
What time?
Hey, put it closer to the
I
mic.
got some
Walk.
chicken wings going. I got some pork ribs going. I got some beef ribs, man. I got some brisket, you know what I'm saying? So, so we got a crowd today. I'm be moving around.
What time you gonna be there?
I'm here now.
Okay. And what time you gonna finish, or what time does the kitchen close?
It don't close.
It was close.
Okay.
It closed when I run out, or
Okay.
It closed when I run out.
Yes, sir. Cool.
Keep it going as long as I can.
Okay, so that's what's up. The homie, he gonna be off Buckingham and Exposition. He got the train rocking and rolling, and that's what we do. All right, big dog, we
Much
just tapping
success.
in with you real quick. Salute. Do your thing. All right.
Cool. All right. That's cool. Little Dave.
All right, good to hear that. Good to hear that. Black-owned businesses.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are
On
Yeah,
another note,
Jazzy, Shay, Jules, and Boutique. Yes.
all right, y'all. So we're gonna touch on to the third topic of the day. Are modern women lazy at romance and dating?
okay.
I'm gonna say yes. The reason why is because, like, listen, me as a handsome, eligible bachelor. Now let me stop. No, but like I've been dating on and off, and you run into women, they just want. They like, yeah, where we going? Where we going today? No, it got to be reciprocated. It got to be reciprocated. And I feel like they're not putting forth any type of effort.
Man.
And I'm not just talking about financially, but I'm talking about they just like, all right, I'm here. What are you going to do? You know what I mean? Because I remember back in the days, it was a lot different where a chick will come through and bring you like, I thought of you and I brought you this. Well, what is this? Oh, that's cute. Thank you. Stuff like that. But I'm not seeing none of that no more. And that's why I ain't dating no more.
You ain't dating no more?
Nope.
Man. Well, I know I spoke with a young lady earlier this month. Look at this fool.
I'm kidding.
I spoke with a young lady earlier this month, and we was talking about as far as dating and marriage and stuff like that. And the bottom line was that this person would put a 10. I said, scale of 1 to 10, how much effort would you put into your job? She said a 10. How much effort would you put into your relationship? She said a 7 or 8. I was like, man, that's pretty much the gist of it. Because from what I could see, I'm not on the dating scene, but from what I could see, it's not too much effort given into relationships like they once were.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they man, I don't know. I think a lot of women expect too much. Not saying they don't know their value, but at the same time, some of the women out there need to lower their values when it comes to finding a good man, because sometimes the good man just don't register when it comes to getting a good woman. They see a dude trying to do the right thing and this and that, and they say, okay, he's just a regular guy. But then when you see this dude out there pushing this and pushing that and talking like this and talking like that, I guess what you call it, the swag. If you ain't got the swag or the bag, it ain't happening.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Where you at, First Lady?
Okay. I believe in treating people the way I want to be treated. So I like to be romanced. So I don't have a problem with romance. And you're liable to walk in and I have rose petals out with candles leading to the bedroom or the bathroom. So for me, I'm not lazy with the romance and dating. Um, I want to be romance, so why not romance the men? Men like to feel good as well. Um, there's no necessarily no 50-50 type of thing. It's just you do what make you happy to please me, to make me happy and romance me, and I'm gonna do the same what I feel I want to do to romance and make you happy. I'm not lazy with it by far. I do feel like some women are out there like that, feel like it's a one way thing to where all the romancing should come from the man. But I feel like it's okay for us to romance men as well and date them. So
That's what
I'm
make
not
it tough.
lazy.
All right. Real quick, let me interrupt and give a shout out to all of our Facebook viewers. We can't see y'all comments, so I just pulled it up right now, and we got 2 comments. I want to read the comments from our Facebook viewers. We got Janet Fletcher. She says, "Sky, wait, what? I
That's
love,
by my dog.
yeah." So rest RII. I'm not sure what that means. RII. Rest
She's
in.
mentally challenged. That's the homegirl.
Okay, and then we got
I love you. I ain't gonna say who she really is. I love you, girl.
the next one is Tomisha Mitchell. She just says, "Hey y'all." So hey Tomisha, thank you for watching the show. We appreciate all of our viewers. Hope y'all stay tuned in, and we work to bring y'all the best show that we can bring. All right, that's all I wanted to say.
For sure. Yes.
So where we at? We talk about modern women and
Lazy daters. Yes, very lazy, and that's why I got me a new girlfriend.
the first lady spoke on the radio.
Yes, I did. Right before you. But you want me to keep going?
My bad, JC. I just want to make sure everybody got it in because I was trying to catch up on our Facebook people.
No, I think it is a two-way. It is a two-way street. But at the same time, yeah, I'm gonna stand on what I said earlier. It ain't like it used to be. Like First Lady said, sometimes the men should get that type of treatment when it comes to showing appreciation and all of that. I don't know why women don't do it, or women don't do it as much. But I think it'll put a twist in a relationship to where it'll have that man looking at that woman a little bit different than what he was looking at her, on how he was looking at her.
Okay, you know what? I think we need to define that term. What is a modern woman? Now that I'm thinking about it, what is a modern woman?
Go ahead, Scholar.
Go ahead, who?
Scholar.
Scholar.
Nope, she said it. She said it.
Go ahead, Scholar.
Get ready, so I have to.
Go ahead, Mr. Scholar. What is a modern woman? Here we go again. Here we go.
He messing with that weave again.
I told you it's gonna be like this next week.
Right.
That's what modern women are. They lazy daters. They sitting up here running their mouth. They think they're like, oh, I'm gonna get the bag. I'm gonna do all this and I'm gonna do it. I don't need no man ass. You ain't. Listen, we as men, we need you women, and we want y'all in our lives. But we can't just give our all and you not give nothing. Modern women is today's society's women that's running around out here who feel they don't need no damn man.
Damn. Okay. That's a modern woman. Feel like they don't need no damn man. Shit.
Okay, let me take
crazy. What's the opposite of a modern woman then, real quick? Because I accept that answer, what you said. And anybody else got anything to say? Because I accept it. And if so, is there an opposite? What's the opposite?
Am I the only one here?
You the scholar. You the scholar. We listening.
No, I mean the opposite would be what First Lady J said. Appreciating your man in a different light. You understand what I mean? Showing him every now and then that he does matter for the things he do for her, for the things he do around the house, for the things he do when it comes to making repairs on cars, and just things that a man handles in a relationship, you know, playing his role per se. Like a woman should play her role. You know, I think both sides should be appreciated throughout the year, you know, which is, you know, not done. I think it's more done by a man to the female than it is from a female to a man because it's just the norm.
Do Jenkins says a true lady. I guess that's what his definition of a modern or a modern lady or what it should be. But the opposite is a respectful, nice, don't talk too much woman who, hey, if I say, hey, sit right here real fast, I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Just respectful and cooperative. That's what a man wants. Cooperation.
Okay, hold on, First Lady Jay. Okay, you got something, First Lady?
What he have to say? What he said, sit right here and let me like talk to a little pet or animal or something. So I have to hear him out before I spoke on it. Like, sit right here, little poodle. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get to a bowl of water.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? No, just
Good girl, good girl.
Cooperation. Cooperate. Like they say in the Bible. Yeah. It's better to live on the roof than to be in the room with a contentious woman. That's in the Bible.
Live on the corner of a roof. Does live on the corner of a roof.
There we go. And you're an atheist. He know it too. That's in the Bible. That's in the Bible.
Yep.
Jesus said it. No, I'm just messing.
Man.
But we gonna
stay tuned next week about the modern man.
Woo! Woo! Is the modern man lazy?
Just add it.
Woo! Man, oh man.
That horn is late today, boy. Let me tell you.
Dale, wake him up.
Here we go. There go your horn, First Lady. Man.
All right, y'all. All right, where we at, man? I done lost track. Hold on. Are we going to be? Excuse me. We're gonna move on to the next topics. Are we going to be the grandparents our parents were /are?
Man. Okay, I think first let's define what were our grandparents.
Our grandparents were there in a lot of different ways and was doing a lot of different stuff. And I remember I used to see my grandmother a lot when I lived in Los Angeles. A lot. We used to see her a lot. She was there. I think we was living in the house that she owned. So it was a lot that grandma was doing. And if you got to drop them kids off like us or my siblings off over there, and we would meet our cousins and everybody would be over there acting a damn fool. But mama walk in, So that's what the grandparents are, in my opinion. But now, am I gonna be that type of grandparent? I really doubt it. Because I'm tired of my kids I got right now. Maybe because I got a fire. I'm like, you ain't dropping nobody off over here. I'm be like, hey, I love you, grandson. I'm about to go hit the bar. I'm just kidding. So no, we ain't, and we're not going to be.
Well, I know the grandparents, from what I remember, both of my grandmothers were domestic workers, and they both moved on. I know my mother's side to invest in property and was at one point a millionaire and did her thing. And then my other grandmother, she bought property and did her thing, and they was always there, always available. For the most part, always seeing the grandparents was always around and was highly respected and, looked up to. I always respected my grandparents. And I would assume that I'm going to be respected by my children or grandchildren because I know I'm going to conduct myself in a manner. So I would say I am going to be the grandparents that my parents or how that wording that out there. That's what I'm saying on it.
Me too. I say, yeah, my grandma, all I known is for her to be working and for her to have the house open for the family on over there off the 61st block between Compton and Central off of Hooper, right across the street from Mary Bethune Park. You know, all I've known her door to be open for when family members fall flat on their face, they come back to the Ponderosa, you know what I mean, and get their life back together and then go back out there and try to figure it out. You know, I had to, do that one time, and she helped me out. I didn't have a place to go. You know, grandma opened her door, you know, I had to go to the county building over there off of 108. Ooh, boy. And I had to figure it out. I figured it out. You know what I mean? She gave me the opportunity to make something better of myself, and I took advantage of it. You know, I took advantage of the situation, and I figured that's what our roles is. Our roles is to continue to maintain a foundation for our younger generation to come back to, in case they're not able to figure out their position in life. You understand what I mean? I think that's our role as grandparents. Yeah, hanging with your grandkids and doing it and having these events and this and that, yeah, that's good. But I think the last ending result is for you to continue to have a foundation and an establishment, a house, home, or whatever, for younger generations to come home to in case they fall on hard times.
So you're saying sort of like a safety net per se.
Yeah.
Like just in case.
Yeah, that's what I know my grandma house to be for. You know what I mean? Whether it be my aunties, whether it be grandkids, we always knew if we fell on hard times, we can go to my grandma's house and get our life back together. You know what I mean? Of course, she ain't gonna take
feel
no.
that because I think I'll be that way for my grandkids. I'm saying I'm talking all that tough macho crap right now, but I'm a teddy bear when it comes to the children. You know what I'm saying? So I probably would be if my sons had. I don't have no grandkids right now, but maybe I'll be here for them. I'm talking big time stuff right now because I do be hitting the club.
Man,
Where you at, First Lady? You said 5 grandchildren.
I actually have 6 grandchildren, 2 girls and 4 boys. Um, Grandparents. The word grand says it all. Magnificent. I was blessed to have my grandparents and my great grandparents. So if you got grand as the magnificent, just imagine the great. So I was blessed to have a magnificent grandmother who was the matriarch of the family. And I feel like I'm definitely a replica of her. If not, she left the standards, the bar so was so high to compete. She left those Sunday dinners to know, get the family together at sort of say Big Mama house. I am that person. My grandkids know, my children know. We're gonna do Sunday dinners. I'm actually considered the matriarch of our family now. I am the grandparent that my grandmother was. The love that she instilled in me. There's no love greater than a grandmother's love. Grandpa, I will tell you that. My grandkids receive it. They're going to continue to receive it. I have a lot of old school ways. I'm not the modern grandparent. I am not by far. I still will whoop your butt respectfully. Um, I'm not a grandmother. The holidays come, Christmas, it's my house. I may be a young granny of 6, but I'm that old school granny at the same time. Nothing but love and respect.
cool.
Wow.
That was beautiful. That was beautifully stated. Grand says it all. I like that part.
Mhm.
Absolutely. I mean, if mama says
Hate it.
no, you going to grandma, right?
That's right.
Right? That's how.
So, there's no love greater than a grandmother's love. I'll tell you, if you had a good grandmother, you will understand where I'm coming from. And so you can't help but to reflect.
Yeah. And
I
just
was. Oh, go ahead.
real quick, I want to speak on the as far as the grandfathers go. I know for myself, I didn't really have a grandfather per se, but I had like a step grandfather up in New Orleans and stuff like that. And let's shout out to the grandfathers also.
Absolutely.
All right.
Shout out to I call him, that's my grandfather. You talking about George Washington. That was his name, George Washington. Like, look, he was black like me. I didn't know that he was not my biological grandfather, but I remember Mr. George used to love me, and he'd be like, he used to call me Jay, but he smokes so many cigarettes, he'd sound like Jay. He'd be like, Jay, go get some cigarettes. Oh, but look, so I used to love my grandpa, and then when he passed away, a lot of people took an S on his name and stuff, and I still take offense to that to this day, because Grandpa George got my dad here in this country and looked out for my dad in this country and his siblings and all that. Grandpa George did a lot, and my grandfather who died didn't do a god darn thing. Never met him.
Talk about your biological grandfather.
Biological didn't bother. So I don't have nothing nice to say about that guy.
Okay. Well, shoot.
R.P. Grandpa George.
That's right. Well, it look like we got a little more time on the clock. We got like 20 more minutes. We could.
Well, I want to say this too.
Oh, okay.
My big brother was telling me a story about where he was in New Orleans and he saw a grandmother and her grandson fighting, like physically fighting. And then the young man came out like, F that B, woo woo. Then my brother was like, man, I want to beat him upside his head until he met the grandmother. when the grandmother came out, that's when he was like, oh, I get it. Why you want to? Because she was way worse than a young man. So that's some New Orleans tale. Big bro.
Grandma couldn't get a pass.
Nah. Hey, he said if you would have met her, if you would have been there, you would have been like, you know what, young man, it's okay.
Oh man.
Definitely.
Hey, but we did have another topic. I don't know if y'all want to touch on this topic or y'all want to, save it.
Go
With
for
the
it.
ratio?
Go for it.
All right. Here we go. Is it wrong to date? Is it wrong? Is it wrong?
Is it wrong?
Your child to date and marry their own race.
Is it
Is
wrong?
it wrong for your child to date and marry their own race?
No, is it wrong for me or the parent to want their child to date and marry their own race? We were saving this topic because I had a young lady who was of the Caucasian persuasion. She was supposed to come on, but she'd been a chicken nugget for the last 3 weeks. I ain't gonna say her name.
It ain't easy getting on the Focus Up show because everybody's knowledge is going to be tested. Everybody's mental is going to be tested. You got a lot of people that say, oh, yeah, I could come on the show. I do this and that. But when, the day coming around, they get cold feet. So, us at the Focus Up show, we do understand. At the same time, we do appreciate y'all still tapping into the show. But don't be scared. Don't be scared.
That's right.
Oh, man, don't be a chicken nugget.
Y'all want to open up on that topic or what?
Since we talking about it, I don't feel nothing wrong with it. I don't feel nothing's wrong with it. I want my children to date and marry black women. Period. Then now, if there's a white man, see, this is the dynamic. Like when, let's say I'm dating a white lady. If my black behind walk in that house with his white daughter, you think he's like, oh, I love it. Oh, you're great for my bloodline. No. So I don't even feel no type of way about if they feel that. That's just how it is. See, I don't want you in my bloodline. But now they're not going to say it's politically correct to not say it. So, but I'm gonna say it. And Mr. White Man, if you feel that way, I agree with you.
Just like that. Just like just like that. A well-deserved horn. I'm in full agreement with that. And I speak with my daughters, and I tell them, man, marry black. It's imperative, in my opinion, that you marry within your race, because when you ready to express yourself, you get older, you want to express yourself more fully. They not gonna understand because they gonna want to express whatever race they are fully. So when you want to go to Juneteenth, they gonna be like, nah, I'm probably not gonna go because it don't mean nothing to them. Every year to represent Juneteenth or whatever holidays that's considered black holidays, and they're gonna be cool on it. And then when they want to go Thanksgiving, they're gonna be talking about, if it's Filipino, they're gonna be like, some lumpia, and you're gonna be wanting some traditional African American food. So
Turkey, greens, chitlins.
yeah. So in order to be able to express your full blackness, it's best that you marry within your own race. I think no matter what race your child selects, keep in mind they're still expanding blackness. Okay, let's dive into that. I think no matter what race your child selects, keep in mind they're still I'm assuming he mean expressing blackness.
No, he mean there's still gonna be a black kid.
Okay.
The kid gonna be black that's born.
Yeah. But if there's a protest, a black man gets killed or murdered, and you ready to go out there and protest and talk about the black injustice, if they can't relate, they just can't relate. You know what I'm saying? They might feel for that white officer if they white. Like, you know what? He was just protecting himself. And then y'all gonna be on opposing ends, and
I see it like this, right?
Black dude Jenkins.
I see it like this. It's up to both parties if they want to do that, right? But at the same time, that's a chance for both parties to educate each one on their cultures. You understand what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure whether it be an Asian or whatever culture besides ours, their culture is tripping on ours more than our culture is tripping on theirs. But at the same time, it's the pressure that our young ones are getting from their elders that's making the relationship hard. And like I said, I think it's very important for both parties to try to educate each other on their races. If they're going to do it like that, at least try to educate. Instead of not going to the Juneteenth, no, go and try to understand why we do this. Man. Instead of being ignorant and saying, no, I don't want to go. I don't think that's a way that you're supposed to show support when it comes to you understanding your mate's culture. You understand what I mean?
Yeah. I hear what you're saying, brother. I hear you. Dude Jenkins says, bottom line, JC. That means he must agree with you 100%.
Black dude Jenkins. I'm just kidding. How you feel about this, First Lady Jay? How you feel about this, First Lady?
Honestly, my preference would be for my children to stay within their own race, but I can't do nothing but accept and respect who they love, who they heart, who they choose. It's their journey. And like JC said, it is a good thing to educate and respect each other's culture, because when you're marrying to two different families. Yes, it's the bride and the groom, but you still may have racist parents. Like the bride or the groom may still have racist parents, so they're not accepting. I have that going on in my family now, where they're interracial dating and marriage. My grandchild is an interracial child. I have to where one parent doesn't even accept the child whatsoever because of a cultural situation. So it's a lot to consider and be mindful of when you're doing interracial dating. Like I said, my preference would be for my kids to stay within their own race, but I can't do anything but accept who they love and who they choose to follow.
See, that happens more with outside the black race, because we are more accepting. We are, because guess what? Our gene is dominant. It is going to be a black baby that's born. Dude Jenkins is right on that. But what they have to go through is more than necessary. That's why you should keep it just black with black. Because my friend, rest in peace, One Punch Low, he had a situation where he had a baby with a Hispanic chick, and the grandfather did not see his grandbaby till it was like 6 years old because he refused to have that little beautiful black baby in his house.
Mm,
Man,
mm.
That's cold
We
blood.
have a comment. Read the comment up there.
I wouldn't do that.
as long as each race truly love and respect each other's culture, the heart loves who they love.
Black powers.
That's my mother. If you block my mother, I'm gonna get you.
Oh, that's your mother?
Yes, it was. I just didn't say anything because I wanted to hear what you had to say.
Much respect, Luana Powers.
I'm tearing my ass up. That's how she said.
Exactly.
Man, oh man. Much
You
respect.
set yourself up for that one.
That's funny.
But
Love your mama,
But yeah,
Lady J. All right.
it's a difficult situation when it comes to that, you know, and it's a touchy situation. But at the same time, it's a beautiful situation because by us being uneducated to the next culture's way of living doesn't show that, you know, we want to continue to educate ourselves, which is grow. And I think that's the whole thing about us living life is to learn and grow and not just say, no, I don't want to be a part of this or I don't want to be a part of that because of whatever situation. I think everybody has a obligation to learn if you don't know.
Cool. Hey, I want to address this. This brother Du Jenkins says soulmates aren't a choice. I completely, absolutely disagree with that statement. 100%. Soulmates are a choice. You choose who you want to be with. It ain't no, we just connected in the ethers of the sky. I completely, respectfully disagree with that.
Right. Because look at this. It was a choice when you'll get your head tore the hell off back in the 50s and 40s and stuff like that. I bet it was a lot of black people choosing white women and black women choosing white men. Right. Yeah, you couldn't do it. You die. Your life was on the line. Loving versus what was that? Loving versus Virginia. That's when marriage between blacks and whites became legal, and that's when the boom started with black men like, oh, I'm gonna get me a snow bunny. It is a choice. Ain't no damn soulmate. That don't exist.
Soulmate.
Respectfully.
Hey, but look, it's funny though because we got topics coming up next weekend. Are parents too understanding? Now that kind of falls under what you and Mr. Walk was saying that y'all don't accept or y'all wouldn't accept y'all children or kids, or y'all would prefer y'all kids to date within the race, right? So that kind of falls up under our next topic for next weekend, as far as being understanding.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's gonna be a good topic.
Yeah, we're gonna save it. That's when it's going down. But I wanna speak on this real quick. E40. It was about 2 weeks ago, but 31 years of marriage to the same black woman.
Beautiful.
No
Beautiful
one ever
thing.
says nothing about that. All we speaking about is Kanye West. So E40, LL Cool J, Ice Cube,
Yep.
and this guy right here.
Yep. Real talk.
Got the horn on call.
Oh man, on point.
On point.
On point. Ooh. we got a few minutes left. Y'all want to tap in or touch on Brittany Griner?
Oh my God!
Wow.
Ooh.
We got 6 minutes.
Yeah, she going through it. Brittany Griner's the NBA player who got caught with the hash oil at the airport in Russia, where she played for the team in Russia, if I'm not mistaken. That's what she used to do with the WNBA, and then on their off season, she'll go play for Russia. And she got caught the hash oil. She looking at 10 years. She's been in jail for 4 months already. She looking at a little bit of time. And she got caught in the eye of a perfect storm. This war going on, Putin like whatever. They probably gonna make an example of this young lady. And Russia's a very racist country toward black people.
Yeah, crazy.
And her sexuality on top of that.
Oh man, yeah. Forgot about that.
Remember being in the military. What was always told whenever we pull into the port, I was in the Navy. It says, you know what I'm saying, respect the laws of the country. You know what I'm saying? If they say you can't have that hash or whatever, you can't go by California rules and laws. You better respect that shit.
Man.
That's
stuff,
man, because
it's a white dude who got caught a few years ago. He got 14 years. 14 years in the prison in Russia.
For the same thing or what?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
So it's a bad situation.
Miss First Lady J, I just want to send my condolences your way. I know you're going through some things right about now, and just want to let you know we're thinking about you.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Cool. You know, you're a strong woman. Stay strong, and you know, keep trudging along. Being the matriarch of your family, stay doing what you do.
And your family outside your family, we got you.
That's right.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
We may be knuckleheads, but we still here and we got you. You know what I mean?
Speak for yourself, JC.
Thank you for owning up to the titles. Thank you.
Okay. What's that?
What about Jalen?
They got shot 60 plus times in Ohio police.
Oh, snap. I ain't heard of that.
I ain't hear that one.
Is that a new story? Or 60 times? I damn.
Is that possible?
Okay, Tyler, we need you to research that.
Word. You gonna research that one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, that's all the time. Yeah.
Yep.
That's like normal. It's like, a brother got shot 60 times. All right, we're gonna look into that. It's like it's not even like, oh my God, that's crazy. Because we know it's possible.
Yep, it happens. It happens.
Yeah.
I guess he was moving. He must have been moving after the 20th shot.
Man, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Hey, what about R. Kelly? 30 years.
They ain't done with him. They ain't done with him yet either.
No comment.
He got to go back to Chicago.
30 years, man.
I don't speak about R. Kelly. No comment on Kels.
Okay.
The king of R&B, the greatest R&B singer ever.
Yeah.
I don't speak on him. I don't have no comment on his case.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a mainly on
I think all my kids was made off of R. Kelly. I don't have no comment.
Just like that, huh? They got him with RICO charges, Mann Act laws, and all kind of stuff they threw at him. He got two more court dates or whatever, 2 more trials to go to. Golly, man. It's crazy.
Oh, they got a hold of Eric Holder too.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yep.
Yeah, they got a people was wondering how they get a hold of him, and he on walk alone. Well, you know, when they're catching the bus, catching the chain, is what they call it. They put us all in. Well, they put them all in one cell. They put everybody in one cell. You know what I mean? Whether you $1 million row or whatever. You know what I mean? And you got to get chained up with everybody else.
Hey, but that's the deputies. The deputies did that. Deputies is cold, dirty, ruthless vatos.
Yeah,
it's some ruthless vatos up
they
in there.
They those politics too. Yeah,
they would drop you in an enemy tank and walk away. All you hear is the chains walking away. You like, I want to scream for help, but I gotta keep it going. That's what you sign up for, though. That's what you sign up for. He's yeah. It's a rap. Deputies do that type of stuff.
If Kels touched my daughter, he gonna wish he had 30 years. Yes, sir. Cool. Look like we at the end of the show. Once again, thanks to all of our viewers. Take a minute to subscribe to our YouTube page. We're trying to get our subscription up. So if you got a minute right now, you're watching the show on YouTube and not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and all that other good stuff. Subscribe to our page so you can be noticed when we going live. We appreciate you all.
If you subscribe, free EBT shopping spree, $20 on me. Just kidding.
Okay, we got the big homie Michael Tracy said, Norm, took me too long to find the chat. All right.
What's up,
That's
boy?
all the homies. That's all.
Well, I'm glad you finally got it.
Word, glad you finally got it. All right, so that's the end. Thanks again, everybody, and we out.
All right, y'all. You guys have a good weekend. Safe 4th of July.